Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Reality Show Girls with Whitney
and Eleni.
How is everyone doing
How's
today?
How's everyone feeling today?
I am not feeling... It's that time of the month, you guys, you know? So everything feels dark and dreary and you feel like ugly and nothing works. And you know what I'm saying? Just one of those days.
If I could sum up one word of how I feel, it's decrepit.
Yes. Yes. And then, yeah, I'm feeling dark, dreary, old, decrepit.
What? That's crazy.
Because yesterday, I'm so upset. I was literally going to take cycle class. I got up early. I was up at 9 and class was until 12. And I have no other seating in my home besides my bed. So I just laid back down on my bed for a little bit. And then I went to get up to change and put my clothes on to leave the house. And as soon as I stood up, a shooting, searing pain went down my neck, into my shoulder, into my back. And I was like, and I literally was mummified, petrified. I could not move. I was Miranda in Sex and the City.
That's literally
so what happened. Yes. I'm so happy that I wasn't naked and afraid like she was out of the shower. But
that was crazy. Miranda really pisses me off.
I love Miranda.
I know, me too.
I don't like her and just like that. That's when she becomes cuckoo. But yeah.
You were so Miranda in that moment.
I was so Miranda. I could not move. I was literally just I felt like a cat when its back goes up and I was just stuck like that.
Yeah, when Lulu scurries,
and then I had to just slowly lay down and just stay like this for an hour.
And then you didn't cycle,
and I did not cycle. I was
maybe cycling would have helped it. How does it feel today?
No, it's better now, but I literally could not move any movement, and I was it was bad.
Yeah, I feel decrepit, but in different ways.
Yeah,
because I'm just putting my body through too many things.
Yeah, you're out here.
Yeah, my ankle's starting to hurt, y'all. This is the worst part. I'm just trying not to get injured before the marathon. And I'm just scared because feeling kind of crazy. But before we get really into it, jam-packed episode. We're talking about the Golden Bachelor. Yeah, the Golden Bachelor, Love is Blind. All the episodes that have been released, which I think are 6 episodes or something like that. No,
there's 10 episodes out now. Whatever. Maybe 9, actually.
Yeah, so everything but the finale. And then this Disney night for Dancing with the Stars. Before we get started, a little bit of housekeeping. Shall we clean it up?
Let's clean it up. Let's tell you guys what you need to know.
So first and foremost, thank you for following us on TikTok and commenting and liking and whatever. That one TikTok we randomly filmed. We had dinner the other night and we were outside of the Gershwin on 51st and 8th Ave. And I said, you know what? There's the Gershwin right there. And we always have some content that we always kind of want to film. So we had that one stored.
Yeah, we saw that video. Someone else did it for something else. And I was like, we should do this. And
and the Gershwin was right there.
So we didn't even, we were just going to film the running part. We're like, I don't even know what to make the caption. But then we were like, wait, we're by Wicket. It's
literally right there.
So we should make this Wicket coded. Of course. And usually we expect nothing from these TikToks. But for some reason, this one really popped off, guys. And I thank every single one of you for liking it. Commenting it. Betty Crocker commented. TJ Maxx commented.
TJ Maxx.
Cricket Mobile.
Yeah, my brother was like, Cricket Mobile. I was like, Cricket
partnerships,
Mobile.
deals. You can sponsor us. I mean, and we can shout you out on the pod.
Yeah.
Just give us a little thing to say.
Let us know.
Make it our commercial break.
TikTok, Instagram. You can find us on all the platforms. Follow us
at Reality Show Girls.
Us, comment to leave a comment.
Yeah, please leave us 5 stars on Spotify and follow us on Spotify. Yes. That really helps. To expand our podcast because we have to reach a certain amount of listeners to be able to do cool things.
Yes,
on Spotify.
So please do that, and also
we need maybe about 48 more to get there. So that would be great if you guys wanted to hear more from us.
Yeah. And of course the YouTube channel, if you ever want to watch us, we're actually so cute.
Yeah.
You should watch us. I'm wearing this actually I fucking hate this shirt. And I'm actually gonna get rid of this shirt after we film this. I'm actually gonna tear it up.
She's actually gonna burn it.
I'm actually gonna burn this shirt because I actually hate it. But you can watch us on YouTube and our beautiful animated faces.
Enough with Anyway, you get the point, guys, right? But I'm so excited with their TikTok. But I'm like, what do we post after that now? Nothing's going to compare to that.
Is it a one-hit
And I was
wonder?
going to make the Taylor Swift TikTok, but I was like, how many people that like this video are Swifties? And then they're going to see that video after and be like, oh, ugh. You know? I'm going to post it anyway, but I said, let me give it a breath. Let me just give it a breath.
And the thing is, when you are like just living in your truth, you're gonna have opinions. I've always said like the best content is like in a very opinionated view and a standpoint, and I think it's gonna reach the audience that it needs to reach.
For sure.
Everyone hates the album, so I don't feel anything towards it.
There's some people out there though that are still defending it, but
yeah, and you know what? I don't
like you do you. That's totally fine. Like I don't care.
I only listen to 8 seconds of each song, so I actually don't really know it. Like but I can just infer.
Yeah, I mean, I gave each song a chance, but I'm not going out there to listen to it again because I just don't have the need. Anyway, enough of that.
So, anyways, I'm feeling incredibly decrepit, but that's just like normal. I feel in this point of my training in my life. I'm really excited. Tomorrow, Kayla and I are gonna do this 2-hour. It's this thing in Chinatown. It's a 2-hour spa where you can choose what you do in those 2 hours. And it's $100 special. $100, 2 hours of either massage, foot massage, head spa, whatever combination you want. I think I'm gonna do 45 minutes of a like full body, 15 minutes of just my feet and calves.
Yeah,
because like I really need that. And then, or maybe like 45 minutes head spa. I don't know. The scalp is disgusting, so I don't know. Have you ever gotten a
no
a scrub?
No, I don't think normal Asian women probably would not know what to do with my hair.
Really? I feel like they could.
I think maybe in the state it is in now, but like if I had my natural hair out, they would.
Yeah.
I would walk out of there like looking crazy.
Yeah. Who knows? It feels so good though. I just love it.
When I get my hair done or get a blowout, the right people. They be giving you a nice scalp massage when they're washing your hair.
It's so good. It's like my favorite thing in the whole world. I love it. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. And then we're going to get, some dumplings, whatever. That's one thing that's set.
Yeah.
But other than that.
Yeah. Who knows? I can turn my head 75 degrees. Getting a little better.
It's so Miranda. It's so Miranda.
Like this one's fine.
It's so Miranda.
But I can't touch my chin to my shoulder on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh gosh.
But you know what?
It's so
I'm getting the chance to watch a lot of TV. So let's get into the TV. Hey.
I've done all my homework. I'm had very no time. Proud of you. But last night I was so tired and I was like, you know what? No, I'm watching everything I need to watch. So I finished Love is Blind. I watched The Bachelor. I watched the Dancing with the Stars podcast this morning. So I'm really caught up. I'm really present.
Perfect.
And we went viral. What a great week, low-key.
Wow. Let's just go ahead and get the Golden Bachelor out of the way. Yeah, I don't think anyone's watching this, and I don't blame them. This?
Should we even be covering this? I don't even know.
Yeah, let us know. I mean, I'm gonna watch it, I guess, but like, I'll be so real. Mel is pretty freaking boring.
And you know what? I also think Mel is aging within every
episode.
Not even every episode, every take.
Yeah, because by the beginning of the episode, he was looking good. They did like a whole photo shoot thing, and I was like, wow, he looks great in those photos. Then by the end of the episode, he looked exhausted. His under eyes, I was like, is he dying?
He looked so unwell.
Is he okay?
It's like Gary's dying. Sorry, he is though.
Hope you're all right, Gary.
Gary, he's like terminal. So like, I don't really know. Like he looks really bad, and it just keeps getting worse. The overall theme of this one was our girl Nicole spelled like a stripper Nicole, like just so crazy. Porn star Nicole.
Oh my God.
She is in another life, or maybe she is now.
You're messing up her brand. She wants to be a health influencer, okay?
Yeah, she wants to be a health influencer. She is really being painted out as the villain. Why do I love her? I think she's so funny. I just think she's hilarious.
I mean, yeah, I think she's definitely a bit, but like, I'm so not here for it.
It's a bit. I think Mel needs to end up with one of these random. I
mean, personally, I think that Mel and Cindy are the best connection. Like, it's just very clear to me.
Wait. Who was the one that was rolling in the sand?
Cindy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we're kind of jumping around, but let's just go ahead and talk about the group date because we're already in it.
The group date was that the first thing?
It wasn't the first thing. Peg's date was, but we're in the group date. We're in it. So
Leg.
I know you're laughing. Jeez Louise. Oh my God. Sorry guys. We are like popcorn kernels right now. we're watching the Golden Bachelor. Let's just rewind. We're going to start from the top of the episode now. We're watching the Golden Bachelor. Peg gets the one-on-one date. And we're trying to text each other about her because Eleni's like, who is this person? But every time we say Peg, it keeps correcting us to Leg. And so it's just like, who is Leg? Who is Leg?
And I just genuinely was so delusional last night when she sent me, who is Leg? I said, who is Leg? And she said Leg. And I was like, Leg.
And I'm like, no, Peg. Peg. And I'm like, Peg Leg.
Oh my God. I just like, that really sent me. And also, what was that date? What did they do?
They like went to a carnival or something. And then there was the band. What were they called?
Oh,
something in the.
Yes.
I actually like them.
No, it's a good band. It's
like a band that comes to my hometown where there's not a big audience.
Yeah, but they're well known.
They're well known.
So they were dancing. It's funny because this is when Mel started aging for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was like dancing and he was just kind of like,
he was like,
he looked like in SpongeBob, in the wheelchair,
oh
the
my
spine.
God.
That was him.
Oh my God.
Done.
He just looks like he doesn't know how to loosen up very well. Because like Peg was having fun.
Yeah, Leggy was out there.
Peg was shaking that leg. And
Peg had legs.
Mel was not.
And Mel didn't. And that's all I really remember. Mm-hmm. Does he even like her?
I don't know.
I think that was a weird choice.
I think he does make it clear when he doesn't like someone because, sorry, I'm jumping around, but fast forwarding, I was so upset at the cocktail party.
But it was like a burger.
Yes,
thing.
But then they still chatted before the rose ceremony that night.
True.
And, or was it during the day? I don't know. I don't want to pay attention to this.
Anyway, had the conversation.
Jerry is talking to Mel and she's like, I really like you.
Yeah.
And he's like, I like you too.
I like you too.
And he said it so unenthusiastically, and I was like,
she's going home.
And he sent her ass packing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would you even say I like you back? Like in that moment was your chance, you know?
Because he might like her, but not like that.
But he reciprocated. He shouldn't have said two.
I know.
He should have said, I really feel some type of way about you too.
It was wrong. But
anyway,
so Peg, nothing else
happens.
Nothing else.
She's cool. She's a tomboy, but I don't think she's for Mel. I think Mel is not for her. That's what I should say. I don't think Mel is the right person for her.
I also just don't think. I just thought that was a weird choice for him to pick her. Personally,
I don't know. And the group date happens. They're doing like this photo shoot for People magazine. Everyone has like different outfits and stuff.
They were so excited about this.
They were, but then the one girl had to be in a towel, which I think was a weird choice. Like it didn't make sense.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. But also and then they made a big deal about the towel moment. I thought she had to be like I thought maybe she was like, it was like a new, I don't know.
I thought she was like going to be on a bed or something.
It was giving like it was going to be like a new, some kind of like nudity, but it genuinely was her with a towel. She was
just wrapped with a towel. Like, so she could have worn a bathing suit and
it was just like if you were wearing a
towel
dress
over it.
Like that was it.
It was very random.
And she was freaking, and they played that up.
And they also played up what's her face from that got the one-on-one date last episode.
Yeah, she was wearing the wedding.
She was wearing the wedding dress, and she's like, "I've never been married. I've only been engaged. This is a big moment for me."
She depressed me
because she's our future. We're looking at the future.
She literally gives me depression. I'm like, I really, really don't want to be you. Like, I look at her and I'm like, you're everything I don't want to be. No offense, queen.
In this day and age.
But you were really scaring me with that. And then there's the girl. It's just like weird. Like they'll be like in a picture, and it's like what was the one with like the three girls? It was
it was Cindy, the bath towel girl.
Yeah, bath towel girl, and Nicole, porn star Nicole. You can stop calling her that. But and then like one of them was like kissing. Like I don't know. Like it was just weird. Like why are you all in the shot? And it was just giving like.
It was very random, but Cindy got her moment with Mel, and you could see it on camera, and so she got to have one-on-one time with Mel in their photo shoot, and they were rolling in the sand, kissing each other.
And everyone's like, "Oh my God,
you guys are so old," and I don't know if I want to see this, but it is kind of hot. I'll give it to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, they really went in there.
They did. They
did that.
While this is all happening, like before the group date, Nicole is talking to the girls, saying like, you guys, we want to be like on housewife level. Like she wants to be one of the Beverly Housewives after this show ends.
She's trying to be on Beverly Hills.
She's saying we're going to get a following. She's saying we are a hotter cast than last season because the last season girls.
I mean, when she said that, I literally laughed out loud because I was like, honestly, Nicole, you're not wrong. Like,
yeah, there are some beautiful women this season, but also like the people from last season, look, Kathy and Susan are still getting that bag. So she's trying to be the next Kathy. But guess what? No one can be Miss Kathy, okay?
Zip it.
Zip it.
Zip it.
And she's trying to expand her health brand. And she was even like, they were talking about like, what would you be doing if you weren't here or something? And she's like, well, I would be trying to expand my business, but then I ended up here. So we'll see what happens.
It seemed like she like applied for the wrong show, and then someone was just like, well, I'm just trying to find love. And it was just so evident that they were like, it's just she's being painted out to be the villain. Who talks to Mel about this on
then Robin, her name is Robin. She tries to talk to Mel about the situation, but I hate when they do this shit and they don't name.
I know.
Name the name. Just say who it is, because these men are stupid and they're just like, everything's fine. They seem nice to me.
And then he was just like, he literally was just like, I don't know where that came from. So anyways, so it was also pointless. He just didn't believe anything that she said, and she's probably just going to get off next week.
No, she did.
Oh, she did.
She left this week.
She got off
kicked her. Whenever you snitch to the lead, you're leaving.
Yeah, period. The snitches be bitches and the bitches be getting off the show. And she got off the show.
And then I think the girl with the towel got the group date rose.
Yes.
I should know her name, but I don't.
Yeah.
She was like super shy last week and she ended up kissing him this week. So good for her. You know, that was basically
That's really it. That's really all
say, whenever guys, like The Bachelor gives someone the first impression rose, I now call it like the kiss of death. Like, you don't want the first impression rose, actually.
You don't.
Because men do not know how to make an actual choice.
Bachelorette is a little more,
because we know what we want.
Yeah, it's usually
pretty, like top 3 usually.
It's usually top at least.
Go check out Bachelor data. She's got the statistics.
She does.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's not a good thing when you get that first impression rose from a man.
No, it's not.
She did leave a good first impression. I'll give her that. But they look at like what's in front of them in that moment and not the long term.
Yeah, they don't think. They're just like whatever.
Yeah, but that's about it. I'm done talking about Golden Bachelor. Mel, I just hope you look well next episode, because he's going through like a whole presidency like right now. He's just aging so quickly,
and
like
not
Obama
just by
did.
Episode by take.
Yes, take by take. It just gets worse and worse. Okay, now what I really want to talk about is Love Is Blind, you guys. Look, I had low expectations looking at the cast list.
To the floor.
The minute I saw that promo video of Edmond saying that he picked his boogers, I said,
and he would pick his boogers. He really is so. This is a cast of characters.
A cast of characters. Bro.
So we're gonna just try. It's like 10 episodes out, so we're gonna do our best to condense this as much as possible.
I think we should go couple by couple. I wrote everything, all my notes down. You know me.
Yeah.
There are some love triangles, some squares. Yes. So we're gonna do our best to get through it all.
Yes. So if you've watched all the episodes, just not the finale. This is a full
no
update.
weddings yet. Okay.
No weddings yet. First couple should go over.
First couple that we can get out of the way.
Let's get it out of the way.
Anton and Allie. They were like, they got engaged so quickly.
They're slotted at the first. Well, I mean, you know how they edit this. It's like,
yeah, but they didn't show anything. The way that they zip, zap, zop through this, they said, so like, okay, let's start from the top. Allie, she's giving like Instagram models. She's
gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. She is. She gets her nice little Botox and everything.
She's the hottest one.
The hottest one on the show, for sure.
The hottest one on the show. Anton is giving Zachary Quinto's off-brand evil twin brother.
Yeah. I like his big nose. He's probably...
Me too. Well, that's my type. I would be her. Like, Anton, I literally watch this and I'm like, that's me in this.
My like top 3 guys are Anton, Blake, and Jordan. But it's more because of his personality. I really like it.
His pink undertone skin is too much for me.
That's why he's number 3. Okay? Leave Jordan alone. Because out of this crop of men, there's only so many decent ones. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, Anton and Allie, they connected due to the fact that they were like, I don't want to say foreign, but what is another word?
Because their ethnic backgrounds?
Yes.
Because they both kind of like related with their off-whiteness.
Not the off-whiteness. I'm dead. Because she's like Spanish or something?
Yeah.
And he's Russian. And so they both had like a language barrier as kids and like growing up and things like that. So that's what they related on, it seemed like. And yeah, then like they got engaged the first episode, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. But I think that's what they do. I don't think it's like, I don't know if they were actually quote unquote the first couple that got engaged, but yes, they did do that.
But because usually they do try and show one person, but I feel like they try and show it in the second episode, but maybe it's the first. I don't know.
No, yeah, I think they like to speed it along a little bit.
But I think they're trying a new editing technique where they show like their storyline in a black and white. Like, they didn't do that in the past, right?
I rather just kind of be sporadic. I enjoy the sporadic in just 2 episodes of the pods. And then it gets to the point where we're in the pods a little too long for my liking.
I do think this season was necessary to show what they did. Because like the pods were actually very interesting.
The pods were interesting, but I just
usually I'm bored out of my mind. But there was a lot of drama that happened that it didn't bother me.
The first couple of episodes were better than actually the last episodes.
The last few episodes, I really didn't pay that much attention. I mean, I did, but anyway.
So I just think they're cute. Like, I mean, cute. Obviously, as the episodes go along, when they are like in the pods, they seemed perfect, and then as they've gotten to know each other,
I want to talk about their meeting though.
Oh, okay.
Because I just need to. I noted that he was like, you could be twice the size and it would be okay. I'm just like, why would you say that?
Yeah, like, I don't understand why
he said room, that. Like,
they both
fat, you'd be okay. Like, what? And then like as they were like saying goodbye to each other, he didn't even look back at her. He was so focused on drinking more champagne. I was like, hello.
Yeah, and I mean, and then we see like later on, like when she met his friends, not the family, which I thought was weird, but met the friends. One of his friends' girlfriend. Wait, his
friend's girlfriend that came to the meeting.
And met her. Said, yeah, we go to the strip club all the time.
Said that the boyfriend and Anton go to the strip club, not the girlfriend.
But they went to the strip club like all the time, like not even within the year.
And the girlfriend tried to say that it's Anton that's the one trying to set these things up, not the boyfriend. And Anton told Allie that his friend is the one that always wants to be the partier. So
and then, but also Anton, they both work night shifts. So when he gets home from his shift, which is in the morning, he always has like a beer or 2 every time he comes home. And from her perspective, yeah, bitch, look at me. I'm a fairy princess. You are off-brand Zachary Quinto. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Get it together. Like, are you serious? Like, I can understand why she's like, are you serious?
Yeah, yeah. And then there's also the issue of, it seems like because she's a perfect princess, she likes a certain type of lifestyle that requires money. And he seems a bit more strapped for cash. Because even in the meeting when she was like, oh, you only paid $5,000 for this ring? Like, that's nothing. And
that
he was
is
like,
nothing.
He was like, like, that was a lot. Like, I don't think I can, like, pay for other things. I don't know what it was. She wanted something else. I don't know if it was the Botox or whatever, but he was like, I paid $5,000 for this. I can't do more than that. And so
$5,000 is
that's going to be rough. And one thing I also noted is that in terms of money, he wants to get a joint account, but then, and he doesn't like her having her own account. But I'm like, well, if you want her to get her Botox done, then let her have her own account for that. And she could put her money there to get what she wants. And that way you don't have to worry.
I hope that she says no to him in the altar. That's my hope.
I mean, like, I think they're okay. And like, at first I was like, oh, they both work night shift. Like, that's nice that they can be together, because I've been like ships in the night where like my ex would work the night shift and I'd never see him, because then he would sleep during the day and I would be like wanting to do things, and it's not fun. So at first I was like, oh, this is great. But like, when you're coming home and having to have a drink every night, that's another thing that I've had to deal with. And I'm just like we don't
every
need to
night
do this.
is crazy. Every night is a little crazy.
Yeah.
I get it every so often or whatever. Even 3 times a week is okay. But like every time is crazy.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to work.
I just don't think. I think it's too many little things. I know like at the big picture, it seems okay. But like, I think there's too many little things that bother her. So for that reason, I think she's going to say no. And I think he's going to say yes. Shall we move on?
Let's move on. Okay. This is a big one.
Okay.
I'm just kind of going like by order of who came on the screen first. So this is our first square. Okay. It's Patrick, Anna, Blake, Kacie, and Blake.
Yeah. Kacie and Blake.
So Patrick has connections with Kacie and Anna. Anna has connections with Blake and Patrick. And this was a lot. I think the main person I want to focus on is Patrick, because
he's the one that stayed in the show
for reasons that he should not have stayed. But I'm very sad, because Anna was my favorite character in this
Loved
whole
Anna.
thing.
I loved Anna.
Love her personality. She was so easy to speak to, I feel like.
And I also loved the Asian representation that we had this season.
We love it. And both Anna and Patrick, they're Asian. They mostly just date white people.
Yeah.
And so they never really date their own race.
And they're both Chinese.
Yes.
Weren't they? Or he's
half Chinese and half Cambodian.
Yeah.
And it was very interesting to see how they were able to suss out like what their ethnicities were.
Yeah.
You know? And then when they did tell each other what they were like, this is hot. Like, oh, you're Chinese? Like, that's hot. And I was like,
yeah, they were both like, it's hot.
It's
hot.
Know?
And I was like, wait, you guys
I was like, oh my God, wait, I love this. And like,
yeah.
I think it was nice to see that connection happen.
Yep.
But unfortunately, I think the pressure of everything started to fall down on Anna.
Yeah.
Because she did not tell her parents about her going onto the show.
Yeah.
Like,
which is like, girl, what?
I mean, I get it. Because like,
I guess I get it.
The
but
judgment,
like,
it's giving like Lane in Gilmore Girls.
Lane, Gilmore Girls.
Where she's having to hide her whole life, basically, which sucks. And so she decided to leave because she also had a connection with Blake, who I think is so cute. He's like all-American boy.
He's
cute,
such an all-American boy.
Yeah. And I
would like hook up with him, but I don't think I could marry him.
No, I feel like he's marriage material.
I know for most, but I couldn't. He's like too clean cut.
I think you would marry him. You saying that, but you would do it. I think you would.
Maybe I would marry.
Because he's an outdoorsy, you would run together. Yeah.
I don't want to be outdoors.
Not saying outdoors, but I'm just saying like he was an unathletic person.
Yeah.
And yeah. So Blake,
all-American boy.
And his number one was Anna, even though he was also talking to Sparkle Megan, but we'll get to her.
Yeah.
But I was really happy that Anna was his number one. And I wish I could have seen them meet each other.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Because it does make me nervous. Like, how would he react?
Blake didn't
her?
even,
because she's not like your typical, like what people would envision, like an all-American boy, what they would want in real life, you know?
Yeah.
So it would have been intriguing to know what that would have been like.
For sure. That was so sad. They need to like lock them in more when they commit to the show.
Just lock them into the room. They can't
lock
leave.
them in.
Noting on that, you know how like a lot of people like that were on the show were saying how bad that they were treated in production, like they didn't get food and all this stuff. If you notice this season, they were very much tried to focus on like, there's food on the table, there's drinks, like we have things, look at the amenities, we have exercise and all this stuff. Because I think they're trying to make it clear, like we're treating these people like humans, not like animals.
Yeah.
Then anyway, back to them.
Unfortunately, Anna and Blake both Anna left first, didn't tell anyone, didn't tell Patrick, and then Blake also left. So it left a weird situation for Patrick. So then Patrick was like, Kacie's my number one now.
And yeah, let's talk about Kacie.
And Kacie was weird. She has like an
so
can
Kacie,
I say this? She has like a fetish.
I don't think she does. I think her family does.
Her family.
So her family like did like a mission trip type thing to Korea, and I think her sister now still lives in Korea and like sings Korean music, whatever, has Korea over there. Her dad also like whole thing.
Yeah.
And so Patrick was explaining how he's another ethnicity or something. Didn't say what he was yet, I don't think. Or maybe he did.
Maybe.
But we also need to talk about that. Like Kacie basically like forced him
to tell
her.
And then she was so excited when she found out. She was like, "Oh my gosh, like this is talking about all this Korean."
And she was saying like, "Yeah, my brother only dates Asian girls." That sentence right there is already a big red flag.
Yeah,
I think she was such a big thing about like fetishizing Asian women, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's
so
kind of weird to say out
That's
loud.
kind of weird to say out loud. I think what she was trying to be like was
she was
I'm
trying
like
to be like
accepting.
Like, look, we only date people. Like she was saying, like my sister like dates like like someone who's Mexican. I don't know what it was, but basically saying that everyone in her family does not like their partner is not white.
Yeah, and Patrick first was just like, okay, but I think he was just like writing it out because he was like, this person is here for me. Like I should see it through, and like obviously his number one left, but you know he saw it through all the way. He proposed.
And even the proposal to me felt like he was just struggling to get it out.
Yeah.
I think Patrick is a bit of an awkward person, and I sometimes don't think he can read cues as well as he should.
Yeah. And then when they met, it seemed to be okay. Not really. I don't know. It seemed a little weird because she seemed to be kind of like overcompensating, and he obviously was like really happy. I think he would have been happy with anyone because he just feels really genuine to me. And then after,
but there's still so much to say. I'm sorry, I still have a lot of notes about them.
What you gotta say?
Going back into the pods, Kacie, like I think at one point, here's what we need to talk about. She brought up the fact that her ex-boyfriend, she met him on TikTok, and they like purely started dating each other due to the physical. Like she was just like, oh, this guy's hot, let me follow him on Instagram, and vice versa. He messaged her because she was hot, and the boyfriend told her to do the reality show because apparently she got reached out to by another reality show at first, and the boyfriend was like, yeah, do it. And she was like, well, aren't we together? And whatever. But she said no to that one and then decided to do this one. And so it gives the impression that like she still has a boyfriend back at home, like who just told her to go and do this because it'll give you fame.
Yeah.
And so then Patrick was, when she told him that, he was starting to feel a little like
what?
Like he's backing out. Like, so are you still talking to him? Like, are you going to like break things off if we get engaged? Like, and she was like, I can just block him and not say a thing. But it's just like, but yeah, you should tell him what's going on. You know what I mean? It was just a very weird situation. And then it got even weirder because she decided to reel him back in by doing the dirty talk and like the sexy talk. And she's like, I can't wait to touch you. I'm going to get on top of you and all this stuff. And he was just like, I don't know how to take this.
Yeah, it was, I think it's the most they ever like showed of like,
yeah.
Like that's some pot, what do they, like it was like pod sex.
Pod sex for sure. Except he did not know how to respond.
Yeah,
he was just like, what else?
Yeah,
like, but what also else was like, are you just trying to hide your boner? Because he was like moving around and stuff.
I mean, how uncomfortable is that?
It was very uncomfortable to watch. That's what I will say. Oh, and she was like, I have a landing strip. You could whack the rest off for me if you want.
Yeah, she was just kind of weird.
It was just bad. It was just really bad. I was disturbed.
And it's bad. It's like it gets bad. Like
it just keeps getting worse in this situation. So I mean, they meet.
The meeting was whatever.
Then, like, less than 24 hours later.
How weird was this? They meet in like the hotel lobby, which we've seen this before, the hotel lobby situation, but in the hotel lobby, she's crying. She tells, well, we don't see this right away, but she does tell production it's basically the way he looks. And also
she was like, I don't think my physical attraction will grow enough.
And before the wedding. She meets up with him and then he's like, are you breaking up with me? And then she's like, no, yeah.
Literally,
no,
like,
no, yes.
No, yes. Like,
no,
over
yes,
and over the no to the yes.
But like, yes, but also no.
And she's just like, I love you. I love you. I love you. Like,
and
can't stop crying and kissing him. And like,
yeah. And they're like, where do they go? Bali? Where is it? Bali?
They're supposed to go to Bali, I think.
Yeah. He's like, we can go to Bali. Like, and we don't, she's like, I don't want to go to Bali. And he's like, okay, we don't have to go to Bali. Like, we'll go to Bali later. Let's just go home. And then she's like, yeah, I just want to go home. And he's like, okay, let's just go home. It's no big deal. And she's like, I love you. I love you. And he's like, I love you too. Like, everything's fine. He's like, we'll just start our lives there and we don't have to do the show anymore as long as like we're together, we found each other. And then she's just like, no.
She's like, I need a moment. Like I need to go home.
I need like a moment. And he's like, can I get your number?
Yeah. And
she was like, you can just find me on Instagram.
Like, that's crazy to say, find me on Instagram.
Find me on Instagram. So then, I mean, I guess to finish out the storyline, he does, and he reaches out to her and they're texting a little bit, and then she basically is just like breaking up with him over text, and he's like, can we talk about this? Can we call? And she was just like, no, like I just need space. Like, so they left off with them needing to talk, but yeah. What was the last text? I think it was the text was he says it when he's
I don't remember. I watched, they got interviewed by Nick on his podcast.
Oh, okay.
Like individually. And they both had their own sides to the story, of course.
Yeah.
But basically, it just sounds like he tried to ask for the ring back, and she was like, "No, I'm keeping it."
That's the last text.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last text was I'm keeping the ring.
Which are they even allowed to do that? You would think it would be like Bachelor, where like if you don't get engaged, you have to get the ring back because
I don't know how the ring
is provided by Netflix by a certain company, and then if you want upgrades, then that's an extra cost.
Yeah, like the men still like get the ring, but they do get a discount or whatever it is because they have that jewelry.
Because I saw someone looked it up on another podcast I was watching. Like it's free. And then if you just want like an upgraded version of something, then that's the extra cost. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was completely free. That's weird that they don't advertise it on Love is Blind then. I feel like Bachelor, they're always like,
I mean, Neil Lane.
Yeah. Neil Lane.
I don't really know. I mean, I'm sure there's more logistics to it, but like just the whole thing was weird. And
that's weird.
Even like the whole breakup, she was giving such mixed signals because she's saying she doesn't want to be with him, that she's going and koala jumping in his arms, another Bachelor move that we see very often.
Yep.
And I would be confused too if I were him, but I also, it's that thing again where I don't think he can pick up the cues, because as soon as she said, you can find me on Instagram, I would have been like, oh, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. She doesn't want to be with me.
She like just could not be, she was not able to be upfront.
Just be upfront and just say, like, I care so much about you and I don't want you to take this personally against like the fact that you're Asian. It has nothing to do with that. It's just, I'm just not physically attracted to you.
I just can't do it.
You know? And
of course that hurt his feelings. Eventually, to wrap up Patrick and Anna, they did meet at the at the fucking rodeo. I don't know why they did this at a rodeo.
Oh, Patrick and Anna. Yes.
Yeah, Patrick and Anna. And he was just like, literally, you were my number one. And then she was just like,
if you were my number one, why would you propose to someone else?
Why would you propose to someone else? And
like,
then his perspective was, she stayed and I felt like I should have done it. And like, I really do think Patrick is so genuine.
I don't think he had any malintentions by doing this. I just think that he is trying his hardest to be with somebody.
Yeah, he just craves companionship. And like, I think him and Anna were actually like the ones that were supposed to be together, but then it just like didn't work out because Anna, I don't think can unfortunately like move past that he proposed to someone else when she left.
Yeah, and I also just think like,
and maybe it just didn't work. It wouldn't work out.
Their personalities wouldn't have worked out long term, because I think he still has a lot of like his own personal healing to do, because he is like, it seems like he is insecure about being Asian, which I don't blame him. Like when you're growing up in a society where you're the only other person.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like half of my, like pretty much my entire life too. You know, it's difficult. But
that's something that
it's a thing where like, if he was with Anna, he might have like taken out those insecurities on her, because do you know what I mean, like seeing himself in her type thing. I don't know.
It all works out for it all works. It all
it all works out the way it was supposed to.
Yes, that's it. Can we move on to the couple I really want to talk about?
Which one, Nick or? There's a lot. I have a lot to say about every single one of these. We're gonna be strapped in. Sorry.
I have to say, let's talk about Nick and what is it? Annie.
So they had a little triangle. Yeah, it was Nick, Annie. Oh, actually, no, they're square. Nick, Annie, Kait, and Brenden. So Nick.
Oh yeah, Brenden.
Nick originally like was talking to Kait first.
This is the storyline that I didn't pick up until like later. I don't know why this one.
Well, they didn't start their drama until like 3 episodes in.
Yeah.
So Nick was originally talking to Kait, and that was his number one. But then he was also talking to Annie.
Yes.
And they were a bit more flirty. But Annie had Brenden as her number one.
Wait, can I just say, I can't believe Nick is fully gay. And
oh yeah, that's what I was going to get into.
Like fully, like everyone knows. Like we knew immediately. Everyone on TikTok is like, he's fully gay. And it shows even more when they have the conversation. Well, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So Nick has this thing where he talks a lot. He will say like the phrases that you want to hear.
Yeah.
You know, that like sound romantic or whatever, but when he says it, it's like the emotion's not in it, and it feels very inauthentic.
Yes.
And I think this ties into the fact that I think he is holding back from being his authentic self, and he's trying to say what he thinks he's supposed to say to others.
Yes.
Okay.
He's also like a very big Christian, which nothing against that. But also just kind of like forcing.
Religion is important.
Religion is really important. And honestly, like I get that. This is why I probably don't put myself in a show like this, because I expect that out of my partner too. But I'm not going to like, I don't know. I feel like in a Love is Blind situation, it's kind of like hard. But these like, you're coming from all different backgrounds, and he just made it a big point to be like saying that a ton.
But he didn't at first. And that's the thing. This was a very like 180 moment. So originally he was with Kait.
He would like bring it up later.
Yeah.
And if it was so important, wouldn't you bring that up first?
Yes, because they talked about it originally. So him and Kait, she was explaining how her mother passed away from cancer, right? And that really affected her relationship with God.
A year ago, like 2 years ago, like something really recent. I was like, okay, first off, this girl is still grieving like heavily, and he like didn't really.
Right.
I don't know. The reaction to that, I think it's hard when when you experience it firsthand, and I just like, no, like that's, everyone grieves differently, but I'm just like, damn, like that response would have turned me like off to that. I would have been like, you are not saying anything. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
But it's weird because when she first explains this, she was like, yeah, that situation really messed up my relationship with God. Cause I'm like, what type of God would do something like this to put her through all this?
Yeah.
Cause she was dealing with cancer for years, like a long time and going through a lot. And he was like, I understand that. Like at first he said that he understands that.
Yeah.
And then he tells her that he loves her. Like, like just says it. And I was like, whoa, that's a lot. Like I feel like this just happened. And then he talks to Annie, and they're like flirting and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think they start having conversations about Christianity and whatever, like religion. Yeah. And she's on the same page as him. Yeah. And
is this when the conversation gets like weird? This is
when the conversation gets weird. He decides to bring up like how his mom thought that he was gay. Like that right there.
Bro, that right there. Your mom knows you're gay.
Moms always know.
Moms always know.
What I think is interesting is that he brought this up and he was like, how would you react if your kid was gay? And she was like, well, she basically just said that like being gay is just like a fad. Like,
yeah. So she was just like, I mean, I will always love my kid, but like, I wouldn't be jumping up and down.
And she was like, but I would have to say to him, do you know what choice you're making right now? Like as if it's a choice.
As if it's a choice. And then he was like, oh my God, yeah, I think it's such a fad. Like people are just saying like, this is hard to watch.
It's hard to watch.
This was very hard for me to watch this. It actually makes me like really, really sad. It almost, honestly, talking about it makes like, it makes me really sick that like, there's so many people like this out there. And I think I surround myself with people that, we surround ourselves around like-minded things. Or ideas. And I just think that was a really hard conversation for me to watch and like see people think they know something. And then it's sad because I see someone who's struggling, Nick. I'm seeing a gay man struggle. That's going to be in the closet for a really long time. I don't even know if he'll ever come out. I don't know if he'll ever truly be his authentic self.
And like, I also don't want to like just put on to him like, oh, you're like, you don't want to like
but
make assumptions. But even if it's not maybe gay, like there's something that he's not straight. There's something that he is holding back in himself.
He's not being his true self.
He's not being his true authentic self.
Everyone can see that.
Yes.
Everyone can see that except her. She's just so that
conversation
was hard to watch.
So that conversation happened with him and Annie, and then he decides that, wait, I think Annie's my number one. And I think he used this as like an excuse. So he goes back into the conversation with Kait, brings up religion again. And she's like, no, I don't have a relationship with God. And he's like, you never told me that. What? And she's like, I literally
she's like,
told
we talked about this yesterday.
Whole conversation.
I told you that when my mom passed away, I literally could not believe that this could happen to me, and I don't believe in God anymore because of it. And you're acting like I never said that, and you literally said you understood yesterday. Also, you told me you love me, and all of a sudden you don't love me anymore. And he's like, yeah, I don't. And then they break up. I'm like, what? I just don't even know. And then he proposed.
Yeah.
To fucking Annie.
What really pissed me off is that he goes back into the pods with Annie, and he said like, oh yeah, Kait was just she just came at me with daggers.
Yes.
That pissed me off.
That pissed me off too.
Like, girl, no. Also, same thing with Patrick. I need to note when Anna left and he goes back into the pods with Kacie.
Yeah.
He was like, oh yeah, I had to cut off another connection. Like, no, bro, you did not cut that connection off. She left your ass.
She left.
Like, these men have to like build themselves off after something happens. Like, just own up to the fact that like, yeah, things didn't work.
Things did not work.
It's not the girl's fault. It's a mutual thing,
Yeah.
Pissed me off. I was like, stop being a little pussy ass bitch.
Yeah.
And own up to the fact. You can't handle this.
They seem like in the current episodes, they seem to be like okay-ish until she randomly, like when they meet all the other couples, she randomly like kind of just like picks a fight out of nowhere.
Yeah. So basically, She feels like he's not as in it as she is, and he told her, like, I just want to see how things are going to go in the real world because we're still in this bubble right now.
Yeah.
This was the one time where I was on Nick's side because he was actually making complete sense.
She was starting to go crazy.
And for me, it seemed like this is probably her, like, just a natural reaction for her where I'm assuming, but perhaps in past relationships, the way that she sees love is someone fighting for her, and so she wanted to pick that fight for him to fight for her and be like, no, I do love you, like,
but baby, he's gay, so like I don't really think he's gonna
exactly
do that.
No.
She's like, I want a man, and I said, well,
yeah, the whole time she thought he was gonna be this mountain man because he does like to do all this like outdoorsy stuff, and then he comes out looking like this guy with a military buzz and clean ass face, like not mountain man at all.
So she's kind of spiraling and kind of picks a fight out of nowhere, but then they kind of like recover.
They do, but with one thing that did annoy me that he kept doing, he's just like, let's just get his good night's sleep. Let's just rest. And I'm like, that would piss me off too if he kept saying that over and over. I'm like, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. I'll go to sleep when I want to.
I would literally be like,
I'm like, quit trying to put me to bed and tuck me in.
Do
like, what
not
is happening?
Put me to bed. I will not go to bed mad or crying.
But she wasn't a little cuckoo crazy during that conversation.
Wake the fuck up. Y'all not gonna sleep because of y'all. Y'all not gonna sleep because of me. I'm with the pots and the pans for real.
Yeah. I also just want to say that Annie's a hairstylist, but I'm sorry, baby. Your extensions are looking crazy.
Ooh, yeah, you had to say that, honestly.
I did. People are talking about it online. It's like,
we have to acknowledge,
giving like troll doll.
We have to acknowledge
Barbie doll
giving hair. If it's giving like Barbie,
like
troll.
It doesn't even look soft. That sounds so mean. I'm so sorry.
It looks unkept. It's unkept.
I don't know what's
for
happening.
A hairdresser. We wish that for that.
Someone
to be better.
Was like, I'm so sorry, girl. Someone online said that it looks like she took the hair from all of her clients and just collected it and put it on her head.
Yeah.
Like, oh God. It's just too much hair.
It's just too much.
Too much hair. And I think her natural hair is very thick, but we got to figure it out, girly.
Yeah. Get it
anyway. Also, we didn't even talk about Brenden, but Annie have Brenden as his number one. And Brenden just was not fighting for her like she wants. She wants someone to fight for her.
She wants someone to fight.
And just say exactly what she wants.
And he wasn't fighting.
And he just kept bringing up this damn house. I was like, he's like, what's the color of our door? What's the color of the front door of our house? We talked about this. Like, as if that's supposed to say, like, yes, I love you and I want to marry you. Like,
it was weird.
I'm like, quit bringing up the freaking front door.
They were not compatible at all.
No, his vibe was completely different from her.
Was completely
in a weird way. Like, if Nick and Annie if Annie wants to be the beard for Nick, go right ahead.
I know.
Like, be the
I don't really know how that's gonna be.
You know?
Oh, I really want to talk about what's his name? Joe? Is it Joe?
It's Joe.
It's Joe.
Joe and Madison.
So this couple kind of stems out. It's just them talking to each other, right?
It's just them talking to each other.
So
from the beginning, I pointed it out from the start. Let me just say,
he just loves a skinny bitch. I can already tell that this man loves a skinny bitch. Like,
also, let me note, he has a podcast.
Yeah, no, and take his microphone away.
He's literally just trying to.
He's just trying to make it. So
make
first
money
off,
from this.
Fuck you. Time in the pods, it seemed okay. It seemed
fine. This is when I clocked it because
which part?
First let's say Madison, she's going blind. She's looking for someone who can take care of her because there's a possibility.
She played this up way too much.
But I did this. The condition she does have, it does really range. Like some people do go completely blind. It does range,
but her being like, I will be blind in Love is Blind was really, I'm like, girl, that's a bit much. Like,
it's a good storyline to get you onto the show, you know, but I hope she's going to be okay. I hope she has vision for a very long time.
I hope she can,
because I do like her as a person. But
Team Madison,
let me just say, they had a conversation where they were just trying to plan a date. She was just like, so what would be your ideal date?
Yes.
And she said her part of it. And then she was like, okay, your turn. And he could not come up with shit.
Yeah, that was definitely a red flag.
I was like, nope. If you can't come up with a fucking date, that's the number one thing on Hinge. Like, no one can come up with a freaking date.
He just seemed like very, just kind of like not ready or serious. That's my impression. Him in the pods was like, it's just giving unserious. And that's how I felt. But like, they had a true connection, it seemed like, and he was really into her, and you know, they seemed to get along.
I don't even know what they connected on. Every time that they spoke to each other, I was like, this isn't really working. Why do you guys like each other right now?
I think they were just each other's only person. So they just kind of like saw it through.
Yeah.
And he just like proposed to her in a weird ass way. And then she said yes. Like,
he didn't even remember to propose. Was he the one, or was that someone else? I think he didn't.
It was him.
Yeah, so they saw each other. He was like just shocked and overwhelmed by how she looked
in person.
When they met in person, they like sit on the couch, and then he was like, "Oh wait, I didn't even propose."
Yeah,
because so they go back. Was not ready to see this girl.
Yeah,
who has a normal body, but to him, he's like, "Yeah, I'm used to like getting skinny girls, basically."
Yeah, he did say that so that's already, we know that he is not attracted to her physically. And when they are in Bali together one night, obviously we saw this play out. This is like the biggest thing. I mean, they have so many fights, but this is the big first fight.
One, yeah,
and
it's
when he gets really drunk. He's
because he didn't seem that drunk, but some another podcast I listened to, Dear Shandy, they were like saying that they think that he was hot. Which
he was
I
on
think
something.
Would make,
he was not something. He was not himself. He was not sober at all.
And this would piss me off too. If I were her.
He just like, he was blanking. Like he goes home, so he's just
he
being
left early. He was like, I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap.
Even before the nap, like he was annoying everyone. Like the girls were like, "Get away from me!"
And honestly, Jordan too.
And
like they're just
Jordan
being
was,
annoying,
like, being annoying.
And like I like he leaves, and then she comes back, and she's like in her like bathing suit still, and he's like, "Why do you look so fancy?" Because she had like a little flower on her bikini.
She was like, "Where are you going? Why are you all dressed up?"
And she was like, "What are you talking literally about? Wearing the same thing I was just wearing like 2 hours ago. Are you well?" And then he's like, what? He's like blanking.
He's so disoriented.
Like, and then she's just like crying because she's like, "You're really scaring me, bro."
And this scene triggered me because I've dealt with that.
I know this feeling. I haven't dealt with this in a while, but like this feeling is really real when your like partner is so intoxicated and you're like, bro, like ew, like icky. Get up, you motherfucker.
Get
bad.
Up. It's just like,
don't be drunk. Get up.
Especially after you've already like supposedly slept it off. Like I get like he was probably disoriented waking up, but like
I don't care.
Get it together.
Weird.
And it just really upset me to see her upset because first of all, she's trying to find someone where like in situations like this, like when it's nighttime, because she can't see as well at night. She needs someone to take care of her, and she's having to take care of this little
bitch ass
who can't get his shit together.
Icky.
Like you don't want to be with someone who can't, first of all, hold their liquor.
Yeah.
And and it's just, and like he made her out to seem like she was the crazy one for being upset at him.
Yeah.
But like she had a valid reason to be upset, He didn't even check in on her like when she was crying.
Yeah, outside.
Like
he was like, I just want to get some
like,
food.
"Hey, are you fine? Are you okay?" And she's like, "No, I'm crying." And he was like, and went back to bed.
My like biggest pet peeve for like my future partner is that I just need someone abundantly present. And like when something like that happens and like I'm upset, like I definitely want to be comforted by my partner. And that feeling of not having your partner with you in a moment like that is just really just a like, hard moment.
All you had to do was just walk over outside, there, just be like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. Like I'm sorry, I'm a little disoriented.
No, that's a wrap for me.
I didn't mean to make you cry.
That's a wrap for me. That's a wrap.
I'm still not well, but like maybe we should just figure this out tomorrow." Like just some sort of acknowledgement. There was no acknowledgement of the situation happening. And that's what really pissed me off about it all. And I'm sure that's what pissed her off as well.
They somehow recover from it.
She was the one that apologized first, and that also pissed me off.
Well, she's going through it. And they fight. I mean, I don't know.
They keep fighting.
I don't want to like go through all the
when
fights.
They go home,
seriously, like
she took the ring off at one point.
She takes the ring off. Like they fight. They have a little fight, and then they make it up. And then they have another fight where she takes off the ring.
They were fighting because he was like, "Do you not think this is crazy?" Like he was basically saying like, "Why aren't you saying your trepidations about this whole process?"
Like, they're just like
they're not compatible.
They're not compatible. They keep fighting. They're literally not.
He's not ready for marriage.
I think the biggest thing for me was that whole like drunken night thing. I think that was the biggest thing.
It was really bad.
Other than that, like
and I feel bad for her. Like
I feel bad for her.
She's a good person.
She's gonna get out on the other side. I'm sure she's doing well now, and I can't wait to see her at the reunion.
Yeah, I like watched a TikTok of her or something. Like the filters are crazy, but I think she's gonna be fine.
She's gonna be okay.
Also, I just want to note that his voice, I don't really like him, but he has the voice exactly like Nick from New Girls.
Yeah.
They speak the exact same. Also, the one thing I did like about him, at the rodeo, he was saying that he doesn't fuck with Nick. And I was like, I'll at least give you that, sir. You're
we'll give you that.
It.
We'll give you that. We'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
Can we really, I need to talk about Calabria.
Oh, KB and Edmond. Ooh, lordy child.
Edmond, I think, is on the spectrum. So
Edmond
definitely has like
childhood trauma. There's a lot happening.
Definitely like a little socially awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Very sensitive. This man was bawling his eyes out
at anything,
but he was talking about his like upbringing and how he had a rough time in his elementary school
teacher. And it's the way he cries too.
It's like sobbing.
Like, it's
like
just like
gut.
Like the face that completely contorts.
Like that's like me at my lowest. Like I can cry like that. Like we all can cry like that. But like, bitch, I really don't be crying like that. Like all
especially
the time.
On TV. I'd be trying to keep it together and just have a tear fall from my eye. He does not care.
He does not care
about a lot of things.
And you know what? You have to hand it to him. That is kind of like
I think he's a very like completely opposite of Nick. He's a completely authentic person. Like
completely
whatever
himself.
Comes to his mind, he will say it.
He will say it. And you have to give it to him.
Yes.
I'd rather have that.
Like I could handle small doses of Edmond more than I would. Like I would rather hang out with Edmond than Nick, you know?
Oh yeah, totally. Totally.
And the thing with Calabria is that she is a social worker.
And she's a little funky too, in her own way.
In her own way, yes. And so I think her social worker ethic has made her want to help people. And she sees it's giving mother-son dynamic. You know what I mean?
It is so mother-son dynamic.
Like she's like literally having to coach him through things. Like it's bad.
It's so bad. And he and she's just like, oh, you're so like in touch with your feelings. Like that's so good. And this and that when he was like crying the first time in the pods. And then you have anything else to say in the pods, really? I feel like it's more so out of the pods.
Yeah, it's more so out of the pods. Like when they met up, I was surprised by how tall he was. I really did not think he was going to be taller than her. But
my grasshopper,
he was.
My little grasshopper legs.
He's very athletic. You know, he was doing well in track and field. You know,
I mean, yeah. And they seem to both be like really attracted to each other. When they go to Bali,
for the most part, she was saying that he does seem a little more out there with his like fashion and style than she's used to.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Steve Urkel for
yes.
But yeah, once they're out of the pods, things get weird. And honestly, weird on her end too. Mm-hmm. The one thing that I did not like is that they were like eating lunch and she asks him, if a guy was trying to like come up on me and put his hand on me in the club, what would you do? Mm-hmm. And he was like, well, I would just, tell him like, hey, maybe let's not do this. And we would I would just say, let's leave. And she was like, you wouldn't, like if he was putting my hands on me, you wouldn't, like basically like you wouldn't fight him.
Yeah.
And I just think in this day and age, the last thing you want to do is perpetuate a black man like being aggressive and violent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get like you want him to defend you, totally. But there's ways to de-escalate the situations without having it to be a fight,
Yes.
And I was just like, girl, don't do this. Like, there's already so much of that out there, like of like, what's the word? Of people having assumptions of how like black people would react, especially black men. Mm-hmm. And we don't need to put that out there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, she wasn't helping that situation.
No, and I would want my guy to just like de-escalate the situation without having to get into a fight. And get the security guard. Let them handle it.
She was weird. She was so weird for being like.
It's like she wants this strong masculine man, but that's not what you're gonna get with.
She
with
like
Edmond.
Wants him to get upset and mad. Like he's just like, I'm not like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not who I am. And he's like, she's just like getting angry.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Anyways, he like cries a lot. Like he's just like very like
let's talk about when
they meet up
when
with
Nick,
the mom.
No, I'm actually going back. When Nick gets engaged, he comes back into the room and he's like, I'm engaged, and everyone's like upset because Brenden just got broken up with. And and Edmond is just literally crying.
Yeah, he's crying.
He's crying and he's like, man, I just this man, he did. And I'm like, Edmond, read the room.
Edmond is just it's just crazy. Like he really is just a character.
He is such a character.
Do you think they're gonna?
No,
you don't think
they're not gonna get married?
No, yeah,
not at all.
There's no
way. Also,
way.
KB went on. There's too many K's on. Too many letters. AD's. KB went on AD's podcast.
Yeah.
And you could tell from the interview that they're not together.
Yeah,
so like one of the main fights that happens is after the meetup. Basically, the girls are just talking about sex, and all the other couples have had sex besides Edmond and KB. And KB wants to wait till after marriage to have sex, but Edmond's like he's a freaky boy. You can tell that he's freaky, and he wants to have sex. And so they're talking about it, and I didn't even like how KB brought this up. She was like, "So, all the other guys have had sex except you. How do you feel about that?" How do you think he feels about that? Like, not great. I'm sure it's emasculating as a man, but like, and I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to wait, but the way that she was describing it, like, just wasn't really making sense to me. Like, because she was saying that she's had hookups in the past or whatever, and she's made guys wait for like 9 months. And like, it's kind of like as if she uses it to hold some sort of power, which is totally fine. Like, if you don't want to have sex, that's fine.
I'm always the nice guy.
He's like, I'm the nice guy, and I'm just trying to. And then it was weird that he was crying about not having sex. Like that's kind of like, okay, bro, calm down.
I understood what he was frustrated about, but like the if you zoomed out and really looked at what we're crying about, I was like, ooh, this is not him.
Yeah, but it was weird to me because she was saying like, I think telling him that he thinks sex is a sacred thing and it's not for her. But if you're trying to wait, then you would think that she would think sex is sacred or whatever.
Yes.
So I was just very confused by the entire situation.
They're just, to sum it up, they're just not compatible.
Yeah, it's just not working. It's just not working. And I also want to know, in the next couple episodes, they met his mom, and she started crying the same exact way that he does. And I was like, oh,
it's a weird family.
I see it now.
Yeah, it's
I
a weird
see where
family.
it's all coming
She's like,
from.
I'm going to take you to Ghana with me.
A lot. She just kept saying that.
KB was like, okay, girl.
All
I'll go to Ghana with you.
Okay. Are you going to flip that pancake, Edmond?
Yeah, I was like, and I love that they were talking, and Edmond was like, they were talking about Edmond while he was there cooking.
Yes.
As if he wasn't there.
Yes,
that was
also
very weird.
She was like, yeah, all my other
that
stuff,
whole
my other
family
kids.
is weird. This is just they might be like a very genuine and nice family, but they are just
dynamics are off.
weird family.
Also, can we talk about when they got into their apartment and he was like, I've never seen a cabinet this big. I'm getting inside. And she was just like, okay, you do that. I'm like,
well, anyways, I do want to, actually my favorite couple, weirdly enough, is Sparkle, Meg, and Jordan.
Yes.
Just because, so Meg was in a triangle with,
kind of originally a square until Blake left. Because Blake was her number one.
Blake was her number one, but I don't even really think we need to talk about it.
No, we don't. I was just noting
but
that.
Yes. And then Jordan, and then, oh my God, what's his name? Mike. So Mike is like the usual type that she would go after. She's obviously very
he's like flirty. What are you saying? Huh?
She is like very well established, very wealthy, has done well for herself.
Yes.
And she talks about that. He kind of is in that same vein. He says he's successful. He's 37. He's like a little like more established and like obviously like
you think if he was older, he's more mature, but
mature. Seems to be the
like
type
definitely
that she
cocky. Like he's overconfident,
and
that's what she's used to.
She's used to that type. This is the type that she usually dates. She's also talking to Jordan. Jordan has a kid, obviously, that we know about.
Jordan's younger. He's 27.
Yep,
Jordan's or 29.
Jordan's younger. Also has a kid. But just something about Jordan. He just seems so in my eyes. I just thought he was so genuine. I honestly think Meg's pretty genuine too. I think
Meg is very genuine for sure. I think she's
their own types of people. Like I don't know if I would be friends with them, but they are definitely their own. And so I think the connection with them is that his son has diabetes,
type 1 diabetes. Let's note that.
And her father, who passed away, also had type 1 diabetes. And I mean, at first that connection is kind of crazy. So she like understands that. I think she brings it up a little too much.
Away.
Yeah, her dad passed away. From it. But so she like understands it firsthand, and she just feels like it's in a way her dad, like I don't know. She has that connection. I can understand that. That's very like kind of crazy that they both have it.
I feel like she does use that as the excuse of why they're together a lot.
She does mention it a lot, but like whatever. That's the only thing I'm like, okay, I think we mentioned it a little too much.
But the thing is, I would choose Jordan anyway, even if that connection wasn't there,
because Mike's kind of crazy.
So first of all, let's talk about Mike saying he brings up Jordan's kid and how he has diabetes, and he's an idiot by saying like, if he just like was healthier with like their food, like then they wouldn't even be in this situation.
Oh my God.
Like first of all, read the room. Like I'm like, do you not like, I'm pretty sure she told him how her dad had diabetes, and then like type 1 diabetes has nothing to do with food habits.
With the food.
It's literally
just not
to do with that at all. So idiot, first of all. So then Mike finds out that Sparkle Megan's other connection is Jordan. He decides to like use this information against her. I hated the way he brought this up. He like wanted her to tell him that about the connection.
Yeah, he's like
he was doing it in such a manipulative way.
Yeah, and then she was just like, okay, so I guess if it's Jordan, like whatever.
Like hanging it over her head, this like, oh yeah, I know something,
Yeah, and I think he was just like, well, I'm gonna leave and you can choose. Like he was just being like
He was just being very manipulative.
Very manipulative. And like, also, this is what she's used to. And I think in that moment, she decided, like, I'm going to break this. I'm going to break this cycle. And she did. And I'm so happy that she did, because I literally am like, I was like watching that. I'm like watching myself, because I know I do this. I literally do the same. Like, I'll see that person, I'll see another person, and I'll literally go back to the same cycle over and over and over again. It's, you know.
Yeah. But I also, because when Jordan found out that she had another connection, completely different, like 180 from how Mike handled it. Like, he was just like, oh, you know, it just like was much more receptive to it and understanding. And like, it was just like, you can make your choice. Like, I'm not gonna, like, whatever you think is best for you is good, you know? And he is much better at communicating, and like, he's just a better communicator and just more sweet person. And open, and much better than, he's good at listening, responding effectively.
Yeah.
And
I love the choice of not having the child on the screen. I think that just makes it even more authentic. Like, obviously, he doesn't want his kid on the screen. She meets the mother. They have a pretty good relationship. Everything just seems very mature, and everything is like, like everything is in order. And I just, it is a complex situation, but I genuinely do think they're well suited for each other, and I do hope it works out.
The only thing that I think is what's holding them back is kind of the money situation thing again.
Yeah.
Because Jordan is a much more frugal person. He doesn't need much. Like,
and she's like, loves stuff and giving.
She's like, I'm a gift giver. Like, I want to know what I should give Luca, his kid, like when I meet him. And he was like, it's really not about giving gifts. Like, it's more about experiences. Like, he's like, I want my kid to learn that you have to work for something. Like, you can't just have it handed to you.
Yeah.
He says all the right things. And that's really why he's in my top 3. Like, if I was to date with someone, it would be him.
Yeah.
Like, I felt everyone on that cast.
He is very, like, he's very in tune and just like very responsible.
And he has a vasectomy. I'm like, hell yeah.
He said, but I can reverse it. It's no problem. He said, I can reverse it. Snip, snap, snip, snap.
Yes. Like, it should be on the man. Like, I should not be having to take birth control and ruin my hormones and being all over the place.
Yeah. Love it.
Do fun things.
Yeah. So anyways.
But
we have to move on.
Yeah. And I just want to know, when they were looking at that big ass house, I was like, wait, are we on Selling Sunset? What's happening?
I don't understand what that was about.
But
I vote for them, though. I think they're the only couple, maybe like, Anton.
That's the only couple I'm kind of rooting for to like
Sparkle, Meg, and Jordan are the only.
But let's also talk about, why did she lead the conversation by saying her name? People call her Sparkle Megan.
I think she just wanted something to remember.
And you know, Jordan, you were so real by saying like, yeah, I can't be with this person. Because you just started off the conversation like that. I don't know if they're going to work out, because it seems also that like Megan is very conservative. But it seems like a lot of people in this season are conservative. But apparently Denver is a very liberal state. So yeah, it's very interesting.
I'm confused as well.
I don't know. Who's left? Was that everybody? I think that's everybody.
Yeah, that's everyone.
Yeah. I also didn't understand why. I mean, I guess I kind of understand. Megan was like upset with how Jordan was being at the meetup and was annoyed with him. Like overly annoyed. But I once again liked how he responded to her. He was just like, what can I do better? I apologize. Here's what we'll do moving forward. Like, yeah, that's how you got to do, guys. Period. That's it.
Period.
But yeah, so I hope maybe that they're together.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Only time will tell.
Time will tell. But every other couple, you guys are all
you're all fucked.
Bombs in the making.
You're all fucked.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Nick and Annie said yes, just because they feel like they have to.
Yeah. All right, Dancing with the Stars. So,
Dancing with the Stars.
Ilaria and Gleb. There are a couple that are left. I am a little upset with this, because I just do think her talent in the ballroom is great, but like she's just not well liked. That just shows you, if you're not liked, you will literally get off the show. The votes really are half of it. So
I
it is
really
a
wish they would
contest.
go back to the judges making the final call of who gets to go home.
I know. I do miss like the voting of the judges at the end. Like they pick the bottom three and then they save. They haven't done. They need to bring that back. I think at least for like in the beginning, because like Andy needs to. I mean, really, Ilaria.
But so many people are voting for Andy. I know. So many people. Like I get it. I guess I don't know his lore. Like some people, like I guess he was like a voice on like what's that Transylvania, like Hotel Transylvania. Yeah. And I just don't get his lore, and I don't care about his lore.
Yeah.
To vote, he doesn't make my heart sing the way that Reggie did. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just get into it real quick. the judge is scoring once again. I just think they're going a little too high for everybody, for people that don't really deserve. Like, I love Dylan, but like, I didn't think his quick step was that great. Like, it was a nice time.
Is that the first dance?
But so many people doing the quick step this week, and I was just like, all right, we need to split up the genres more.
Yeah, I hate when it's like
quick step is not a fun dance to watch. I'll say it. It's probably my least favorite dance.
It's a hard one. It's really hard too, because like you miss one count and you're off, and a lot of people went off. Daniela and Dylan were first.
Yeah, they did their quick step to the cars. Life is a highway.
It was good.
It was good, but like I was like, okay.
I agree. I don't love a quick step. I think the best quick step, which we'll get to in a second, was Elaine and Alan. I just think it was like actually Alan's best choreography I think he's done in a while. But I thought it was good. It was good. I think it was judged a little too high.
Yeah.
I'm excited for next week because he is dancing to
Rewrite
the Stars. Zac Efron better be there. Zendaya better be there. Everyone better be there.
Zac needs to get into this ballroom. Support your man.
Yeah.
I know
and he's like, doing it for his sister. So it's just like a little family moment. I'm really excited.
Yeah. Then Danielle did the quick step to
with Pasha.
The Jungle Book with Pasha. And
she just got off. She just I think I've decided it's her time to go.
It's her time.
She's just not
good.
I
think she actually is in pain and she's just trying to hide it every week.
I think she's just not good, and I think she cannot.
It's just like it's not connecting.
It's not in her body. It's not in her body. She doesn't understand the movement.
But I am like, is her pain holding her back? You know what I mean?
No.
Like if you're like trying to just keep it together, then I would be stiff too.
No, she's just not in her body.
But I don't think she actually knows how to dance either.
Yeah,
but I think that it's a combination of things.
I think she's definitely just overall just not in her body.
And also Pasha's, once again, enough with that stupid choreography at the top of the stage.
Too much.
Cut it. I'm sorry, Pasha, you're not good at it.
And I love Pasha, but
we love Pasha, but it's not good.
Pasha.
I hate the stupid beginning choreography. Yeah. Then Scott. I love Scott's routine. High School Musical, Bop to the Top. Like this, he was in his element again.
Or is this salsa? It was a salsa. And honestly, good on Riley. This was a true. That's a salsa. Whitney, take notes. Whitney, as in
Whitney without an H.
Yes, pro. Whitney. Not this Whitney, and not Whitney.
Too many Whitneys.
Whitney Carson. Yeah, no, it was great. I loved it. I think Riley is like really stepping it up. Like every time I think like Riley's not going to do it, she like does it. Like,
good for you, Riley.
This is why she's a pro, I guess. Like you gotta.
She's got to grow. You know,
she's got to give her some credit. Also, can I just say the troupe was excellent. That Tron routine.
I watched it twice.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
they're great dancers.
Great.
They're really good.
This is like the best troupe we've had. And they're also like very connected when they dance together.
Yeah, I mean, because I think they do a lot of stuff like make their own TikToks and stuff. Like they
seem cohesive as a troupe. Whereas sometimes they don't.
They sometimes they just seem like their own dancing, like they're not on the same page about the type of dancing they're doing.
And then along with, I know we skipped past this, but the opening number was far too much. Lumiere did not need to be there.
I was just surprised they were promoting the tour.
I feel like they've always done like a low key, because
like they usually do, like they did Aladdin last season, but like that makes sense because it's on Broadway. It was just like, oh wow, they're promoting this.
They're promoting the North American tour. But Mandy Moore's great as a choreographer. I think she just had a lot to do in this, and I just didn't love it.
I don't even remember anything about it.
I'm the BR guest of it all. How many times are we going to sing BR
guest?
Maybe
we're triggered by BR guest. We can't talk about it.
I am triggered by BR guest.
We're saying that so many times.
I am triggered by BR guest, but also at the same time, I didn't like it. I thought it was like the Mickey and Minnie were out there, and then Lumiere was there, and then we had the pros, and then it's just too. I think when it came together at the end, it was really good. Like the choreography in itself was good, but I didn't like how there were so many parts, but I know it had to be all those parts because it was it was like the opening number. We had to have Mickey and Minnie and Lumiere.
I like when they go to Disneyland and do an opening number there. You know, when they go to the park.
Yeah.
I like that. They should go back to that.
Yeah.
It's a big budget thing to do.
Anyways,
sorry. Back to Scott and them. I also love that Scott was changing his hat every
in the background
of every shot. Like what's his face would do.
Yeah.
Also did not know that
Lucas Grabeel,
Ryan, the character Ryan from High School Musical, came out in the series, the spinoff series.
Yeah, and he was
and Scott was like his love interest.
Yes.
Love that.
I love that. And I love that connection.
Yes.
I didn't know that either.
Then let's move on. Oh, I also want to know. So Dylan got a 23, Danielle got a 21, Scott got a 21. He should have gotten higher.
Yeah.
If Scott is doing what, like Dylan and Scott should be at least getting the same exact scores this week. That's crazy.
They should be getting the same scores.
Then Alex came out as Maleficent doing the Viennese waltz. I was like, why is Jenna in this opening section for 2 seconds? Okay. I think that was her best dance so far.
It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it because it was a waltz. I was like, thank God I don't have to watch a quick step.
Yeah. Honestly, maybe that's why. I was like, oh,
they're
finally.
particular about stuff like that. Like you'll notice like the favorites will do something else. Just be
very
cognizant
true,
of that.
Very true. That spin thing that they did at the end where he was spinning her around and she was like, her back was like concave. I was like, whoa, girl, your back's about to break. But that's the thing about her, like her core or whatever. Like she's very bendy, that girl. But yeah, she got a 24 and I agree. I think she did well.
It actually was good.
Yeah. Then Hilaria did the quick step to the Star Wars song. It was pretty good.
It was good.
Something about the quick step, I feel like everyone's was trying to keep up with the music. Does that make sense? Like they were trying to be quick, but
because it's either on the and one or the one or it's like if you miss the and, like you get off.
Yeah. I wrote down that I agree with Derek about something, but I don't know what it was. I think Derek gave her a critique and everyone else thought it was amazing. And I was like, no, I agree with Derek.
Yeah.
But she got a 23.
She also was like Dylan also did this too. Hilaria did it too. They're like, we have something really special planned next week. I was like, why are we teasing? And then Daniela was like, to Dylan was like, stop. And he's just like,
I mean, Dylan, I get why he said that because they were asking him.
Because they're asking about High School Musical. And then she like went off. She was like, we have something really special planned.
I'm going to dance with Alec next week. Like your husband. I was like, I do not need to see that man on the dance floor.
Like, to be honest, like we need to, why is that being done? Like, silence them. Julianne, take the, like, you can't be teasing next week.
At the end, when Hilaria gets booted off, she took the mic. She took the mic to speak.
That's crazy.
Anyway. Okay, up next is Andy doing Ratatouille. I don't even know what it was. What dance was that? I don't even know.
I don't remember.
Because it all looks the same no matter what type of dance.
I actually don't even remember. I barely remember the dance.
I was just like, wow. All I could think about was the prosthetic that they put on Emma. They went really hardcore.
Yeah, she was.
And I wrote down that he's moved faster than I've ever seen him move. So I guess good on him for that.
Maybe it was a quick step. I don't remember.
I don't think so, but who knows? Okay, up next was Robert doing the cha-cha to Zootopia. Once again, like he was the only person that did a cha-cha this week, so favorite.
But also, like, why did they give him try everything?
Well, because I guess he's like playing the voice of a koala for the second movie, which is so cute. I was like, that's a good idea. That is cute,
but also
that.
I think the music.
But the music was not good. I was like, this is not helping. It's that thing again where like they kept having weird tempos because it started off slow, then went fast, then back to slow at the end, and that does not bode well for a cha-cha.
You also have to really point out that like Mark Ballas is, I love Mark. I think Mark deserves everything, and he is a favorite. And he is a favorite because he gets a big. Do you know about this? That he like goes and he edits the music.
Yeah, I saw that he did that for Hamilton.
He has a big part in the editing. Not every single track. I don't know if it's every single one, but like I know he has that. And it's funny that like I guess Whitney Carson didn't even get the chance to like be like, can we just do a different song from Zootopia? But I think it's like when you think of Zootopia, what song do you
think of that song?
Like literally, there's nothing else to do.
I mean,
so I think it's just an unfortunate thing and. The choreography wasn't amazing, and I don't really know if it's necessarily her fault, but definitely went down.
Also, I'll say it, he's stiff, and Carrie Ann was correct. She was like, you're doing picture to picture, but you need to connect the pictures.
You need to connect. I think the critiques were right. I think it was right on with the scoring.
Yeah, he got a 22, and that was his lowest score so far.
Week, and I think they will be.
Yeah, he's really got to.
Oh, he's got to flow.
He's got to flow more.
They need like a waltz or something next.
Okay, up next was Elaine doing Quick Step to Space Mountain song.
Probably maybe the best dance of the night, like one of the best dances of the night. I've been kind of like hating on her low key.
I guess I missed something because I felt like she was behind the whole time. But I think that's what everyone doing the quick step to me looked like they were behind the music. But
yeah, I thought it was probably the most
there was
intricate.
A lot of content.
There was a lot of like syncopated steps, which is like hard, and she did it. So I wouldn't say it was like perfect, but like for the level of the choreography that we had, I like that it was just like music. It wasn't any vocals. I just liked it. I just liked the dance. I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought she did a good job, and I thought the choreography was pretty good.
Yeah, she got a 24, like one of the top scores. Up next was Whitney, Mormon wife Whitney. I don't know if that helps to differentiate them.
And Mark Bellis.
And Mark. They did the Foxtrot to Hamilton. And yeah, it was just really freaking good.
I mean,
like, what can you say?
I will say that was the best dance of the night, obviously.
Like, it was giving Broadway, you know?
It was so good. The choreography is amazing. It was like a delicious amount of, was it Foxtrot? What was it?
Yes.
It's the Foxtrot and just like a little bit of jazz, a little Broadway jazz. You had to. But it was just, it was so good.
It was really good. I still liked
so good.
her samba more, personally. Like, I just loved the choreography for that. It was just hitting.
Yeah.
But it was really good. And she got the first 9 of the season. She got a 25.
She did great. I mean, if you're going to go with the best dancer, she is the best dancer.
She is.
She's the best dancer.
Top dancer. Yeah. Okay.
But Jen and Jan, sorry, they're not
next.
There.
Jordan was next. My girl, she was being Tiana, doing the quick step.
They did good.
It was good. It was good. I was like, Ezra looks so much like Naveen.
They looked perfect together.
Yeah, it was a perfect combo.
Perfect combo.
I wrote that this was the sharpest quick step tonight. This was it. I think everyone else just wasn't as sharp as I needed it to be. And
she was a gymnast. So she'll give you that.
Yes.
Those sharp angles.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Julie. So Julian like asked her a question after the thing, and she brought up like the representation and like of like, you know, Tiana being like the first Black princess and all this, and like just representation of color in general. And like Julian just had nothing to say after that, and she was just like,
let's get your scores. I think like last season when Phaedra was on, she said something like, I think she like freaked out when she said black. Like, remember when she was like, beautiful black something, and she was like afterwards, I think she like got scared that she said it. I mean, to be fair, Julianne, like you can get canceled for so many things. So like if you are doubting anything, just don't say it. So I'm glad she didn't say whatever she was going to say.
I think she's finally shutting up. And she just goes directly to scores after someone says something now. And I'm like, great. Let's keep it that way.
And keep it pushing.
Yeah. And then they ended the night with Jen and Jan. Doing
it's their
jazz to, what's that song? We Should Know It.
I know.
Lily Baba had them. What the hell is the song?
Friend Like Me.
Friend Like Me. Thank you.
The concept of the genie dancing with Jasmine actually had me cackling. Because
but he did not need to be Aladdin. Let's be real. Like, just because you're you know.
I'm sorry. I needed a whole new world. I don't care if it's been done so many times. That was so stupid that they had him be the genie. I'm sorry. And also, just from a storyline perspective, the genie and Jasmine don't interact. So that was just so random.
It was very random.
It was just like,
weird.
Why is Jasmine dancing?
I kind of wish he was a boo or something.
I know, like at least just make it like Jasmine isn't in like Friend Like Me. Jasmine doesn't know the genie. Jasmine is disconnected from all of that. Why are you dancing?
Or he should have been Jafar or something, and she should have worn the red outfit and done like the what's the one? Like, what's that dance? The one that's like with the capes. What's the one?
I don't know what you're talking about. In the
it's
musical?
a type of dance. I'm just talking about type of dance.
Oh, like the Argentine tango?
Yes.
Oh,
no, not that one either.
Like a tango?
It's not a tango. Is it? I don't think so. It's very much like they use capes and stuff, and they're always on their knees.
Oh, Paso Doble.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want a Paso Doble with Jafar and evil Jasmine.
That took me so long. I was like, what cape number are you talking about, Aladdin?
No.
I was like imagining like the weirdest things. I was like, I actually don't think Prince Ali was like that, but
no.
That's so funny.
That
Anyways,
been
I didn't like the storyline. Maybe it's because I've done Aladdin so many fucking times.
And you know what? I didn't like the dance either because it wasn't a dance. He's not a good choreographer.
He's not.
They just kept doing tricks. And I'm like, you got that note the first episode to get rid of the tricks.
Get rid of it.
Just because it's jazz doesn't mean do more tricks. And she can actually dance. I think she can dance. But Carrie Ann is correct. Make the choreographer harder. Make the choreography harder because she can handle it.
She can do it.
She can do it.
Yawn. Period.
Yeah.
That's what you get for dancing with Taylor Swift.
Yeah. So,
my favorite dances, I think, were obviously Room Where It Happened, Mark and Whitney, and then also Elaine and Alan. And then I want to give like a shout out to Jordan, because I thought that was really good. And Riley. I think I said the 7 people last week. I don't know. Not Elaine. I know that. Elaine definitely stepped it up this week.
Yeah, I like Elaine.
Andy, it's your time to go, or Danielle.
I wrote down, he is like a cockroach that just won't die. Actually, he's a rat that just won't die.
He needs to go. Danielle or Andy need to go next week. I really do believe that.
I think Andy's unfortunately going to make it to like
the
semifinals just off of votes. It's one of those. Like so many people are voting for him. Like Kelsey made a TikTok of like someone like texting.
Stop. No.
You know, usually when we say things, it goes the opposite way. So I'm putting it out there. Actually.
Yeah.
So, and then Hilaria went home.
Yep.
She was such a dramatic girl about it.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Like, she loves to dance, and like this is probably heartbreaking for her. But like,
it wasn't her time to go. Like, it is shocking.
It wasn't her time to go.
I like their pairing. Like I said, I know she's problematic, but I really did enjoy her dances.
I still don't even think. I don't know. But yeah. So she was on Joey's podcast afterward. You guys.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen something more dramatic.
She's
he asked
so
her,
dramatic.
So what advice would you give your kids? Like, what would you leave your kids with after doing this experience? And she went into this whole thing about like social media. And she said, women need to be supporting other women.
Each other.
And
she's just like crying and like, guys, it's actually so funny. It's actually really crazy.
I go over to my children and I tell them it's okay. It's okay. Girl,
that was enough for me. I was like, okay, I'm glad you're off.
I was like, Joey, I don't know how you kept a straight face during that.
Joey's like, okay, laughing. Let's close it up.
And he was like, all right. And with that, I think that's a good note to end on.
Yeah, he's so funny. Joey's so funny for doing this podcast. He's just like reading the prompt. He's like,
Joey's actually pretty good with it. I'll be
real. Good. He's good. He's just so like, it's just so funny.
I love Joey.
But I really want to know the real Joey.
That's
Joey's
true.
So I think I gave this note on his season. I was just like, I just feel like Joey is always just trying to be so perfect, and he is perfect, but it's just like, I really want to see him like fuck up. I just want to see him like, I don't know, like,
I feel like, and Kelsey probably brings that out of him because she's so cuckoo crazy in a great way.
Yeah.
So that's why I think they're good together. But
yeah.
Anyways. Wow. Whew, we talked a lot, you guys.
Yeah, that was a lot of things.
I need some water.
But
it was a jam-packed episode. It was so much good stuff. I can't wait to see the finale, the weddings of Love is Blind.
Yep. What Mel does next, and we'll see who gets voted off next week, Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, you guys use your vote, okay? And if you're going to vote the way you're voting for Andy, do that in the real life too, okay?
Period.
I'm just saying. So with that, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Follow us on Apple Music, Spotify. Help us grow. And follow us on TikTok, because maybe we'll make another viral video.
Yes. Maybe. Who knows?
I don't know. Okay, we'll talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.